Alvarado of Bolivia with a body shot in under a minute.
Round one.
So we're underway then. Action in the round of 16 in the men's 51 kilogram flyweight division between boxers from French Polynesia and Russia. All southpaw affair between Nikee Cummings, the 20-year-old, part of a 4-strong French Polynesian boxing team. Took a continental gold earlier this year by winning the Oceania Championships that were hosted in his home country of French Polynesia. The southpaw wearing blue is Bair Batlaev, 25 years of age. And he was the 2023 European Cup gold medalist at that prestigious multi-nations event in Budva. Working the jab to the body effectively, countered by a right jab upstairs from Cummings. So Batlaev, a tall boxer at the weight, and also bringing front foot pressure. That can be a rather disturbing prospect to face up in the boxing ring. Somebody who's tall and aggressive. So oftentimes you can see tall boxers seek to play counter-puncher, but here Batlaev seeking to get over the front foot and keep Cummings on the perimeter of the boxing ring. Just close up the space so quickly atop those long legs, and you can see him skipping to his work, and Cummings really having to think about where he can pick his spots as he tries to bridge that gap that exists between he and his slightly taller opponent. So Cummings, nice defense with the right glove to fend off the incoming left cross, but Batlaev is continuing to be just on the edge of range, and that type of pressure means that there's never any time for Cummings to relax, because Bair is doing a better job trying to hold his own ground in the space of center ring. But the incremental steps into range and out of range, always on guard. As the two men exchanging shots, Batlaev was to the body. There's another stab jab downstairs to the belt line from Batlaev. Cupping left hand attempted, and he's moving around the boxing ring very effectively indeed. Again, Cummings trying to hold his feet and ensure that it's not Batlaev dictating the terms. Good left hand on the body. Excuse me, good left hand on the belt. High-paced opening round between these two speedsters. Some of the action from the first round. Again, Batlaev's ring generalship and that thrusting straight jab to the body. Well, there's confirmation. I was about to say, I think he's done the better work in this opening round.
Seconds out. Round two.
So we move into the second round. Clean sweep of the cards was earned by Batlaev, the southpaw wearing blue. And I don't think the man's heels have come into contact with the canvas once. Up on his toes, darting in and out of range with the feet. Beautiful left hand to the body. It was a cross, and he's looking to target the torso repeatedly here. Remember, it was a body shot that took Freddie Alvarado out in the opening round of his round 32 contest. He's just looking to continue to shoot straight shots down to the belt line once again. Cracking left hand once more from Batlaev. Clever right hand landed before spinning off the line from Cummings. Cummings is probably going to have to make some type of adaptation here, because the sheer presence of Batlaev is making it difficult for him to establish his own rhythm and get into any type of flow. Because again, on the resumption, he scored upon immediately to the body with a disruptive right jab downstairs. So what can Cummings do to try and counter this dynamic move up? Because at the moment, even though he's competing, I think he's perhaps waiting a little too long. Maybe wary of letting his hands go because he came out second best in that exchange. But now he is being forced into the confined position of the corner by Batlaev. Calmly spins his way back out to the space of center ring, but he's not able to get his own punches away. In and out with the feet once again from Batlaev. An absolute whirlwind with the feet. There's a nice scoring shot from Cummings. Oh, cracking 1-2 combination while up on his toes, and the fist coming in a blur during that forward foray. And even when he's receiving instructions or talking to from the referee, Batlaev keeping the movement going. Oh, that's a hard left hand to the body. Looking for the overhand left with Batlaev, and he's having difficulty retaining his boxing stance here now is Cummings. You can see he's breathing through a mouth that's open. Another left hand sinks in, followed by a two-shot combination, and Batlaev beginning to put some real leverage onto his punches. Dialing up the tempo here and the pressure, and it's made it a very difficult conclusion to the round for the man in red. Very good display by Batlaev. Took the first round unanimously, and the second, for my money, was even more convincing. Here's an example of the precision and the rapidity with which Batlaev is unfurling these punches. Hard hook dug into the body. Two rounds completed, both of them scored identically. 10-9 across the board for all 5 scoring judges over the two in each of the 2 rounds.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
So as we move into round number 3, the reigning Oceania champion at 51 kilograms, Nikee Cummings of French Polynesia, takes a good left hook to the body, and he is getting onto the front foot and trying to back up Batlaev. Easier said than done, of course, and that's good to see the change in tactics being implemented by Cummings. But again, it's so difficult to maintain, because Batlaev, he's all angles, he's all movement of the most fluid, fast twitch variety. In and out with the feet once again to score with that flicking jab to the body. So Cummings trying to match him in that regard now, spending less time on the outer reaches of the boxing ring. Right hand attempted downstairs, and then another one. And these are putting Cummings in a little bit of discomfort here now. Batlaev just inaccurate on that forward march. You can see avenues of opportunity exist in between the hands of Cummings for Batlaev as he skips his way back into range. The incessant energy that he's demonstrating here, totally different styles of course, but it brings to mind Aaron Pryor, the way he used to box in the ring. The late great Aaron Pryor, the former light welterweight great. No matter what he had endured before, the man just comes out like a wind-up toy to begin the next round as a solid, stiff left cross gets through. Non-stop movement from the man in blue, and you can see just his presence alone is just, oh, that's good work to the body from Batlaev. But just his presence and his incessant movement is making life very difficult for Cummings, because he is trying his utmost to go with Batlaev. And he did a good job of that at the start of this third round. But you get the sense that Batlaev could do this for 15 rounds if necessary. Incredible engine. And he's going to no doubt harness more energy from the support that he's receiving here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center. A vocal support crew. Cummings not able to deliver the accurate punches that he was in search of. It's been a commendable effort by the man from French Polynesia. But as the bell sounds to conclude the contest, I don't think there can be any doubt about the winner. Nice to see that respect between the two. Freddie Cummings, after prevailing with a split decision victory over Ribin Modise of Botswana in the round of 32, I think his tournament's going to come to an end here. But he's demonstrated that he knows his way around the boxing ring. He just met a figure in Bair Batlaev who simply would not stop moving, and it's not movement for motion's sake. It's purposeful, and it's always applying pressure, half in range, in and out, and then he'll fully commit and score with a salvo. Back on the edge of range again, you think you can take a breather, back comes in, more punches. Very good display indeed from Bair Batlaev, and he will be going through to the round of the quarterfinals. There he'll face off against the tournament number 3 seed, Fabrice Valery of Mauritius. We await official confirmation, of course. Let's get it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Ring B, your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, representing Russia, Bair Batlaev.
So Bair Batlaev declared a unanimous points decision victor over Nikee Cummings of French Polynesia, and that is how he did it. A 10-8 round returned for Judge 5 in the final round. Non-stop pressure, not of the pile driving forward variety, but just by excellent use of the feet. And again, I don't think the man's heels touched the canvas once throughout that entire 3-3-minute round. Excuse me, the entire 3-3-minute contest. A very good display indeed. And it's Batlaev who goes through.